The second policy priority that, apart from taming inflation, that I would like to highlight is containing external debt vulnerabilities. Now, the surge in external debt in recent years and associated vulnerabilities have undermined macroeconomic stability in several countries in this region. External debt, which was already elevated in low and middle income countries, external debt which was already elevated in low and middle income countries that includes all the South Asian economies in the pre-pandemic period surged to US dollar 9.3 trillion in 2021 from 8.2 trillion in 2019, an increase of 1.1 trillion during these 2 years from 2019 to 2021. The Debt Service Suspension Initiative, that is DSSI, was set up by the G20 in May 2020. Up to December 2021, an estimated 12.9 billion US dollar of debt service was deferred. According to World Bank, 60% of the 73 DSSI eligible countries are at high risk of debt distress or are already experiencing it. It is estimated that total external debt service payments on public and publicly guaranteed debt by poorest countries may rise by 35% to about 62 billion US dollar in 2022 and to remain high up to 2024 due to rising global interest rates and the compounding of interest on DSSI debt service deferrals. Even though the participation of private creditors was encouraged in the DSSI, their response has not been encouraging. There has been a notable shift in the creditor composition of low and middle income countries' deferrals. Even though the participation of private creditors was encouraged in the DSSI, their response has not been encouraging. There has been a notable shift in the creditor composition of low and middle income countries between 2010 and 2021. The share of lending by private creditors in the long-term public and publicly guaranteed debt was 61% in 2021 against 46% in 2010. And the share of debt owed to bondholders was 47% in 2021 against 29% in 2010. A distinct shift in the creditor base over time in favor of private lenders and non-Paris Club official creditors has added a new dimension to debt restructuring processes, especially for the low-income IDA-eligible debtor countries. The share of debt owed to non-Paris Club creditors rose to 68% in 2021 from 42% in 2010. The increasing reliance on private creditors has raised debt service costs and complicated creditor coordination in debt resolution efforts. During 2010 to 2021, the average maturity on loans from private creditors was 12 years as compared with 26 years for loans from official creditors, and the average interest rate on loans from private creditors was 5% vis-a-vis 2% on loans from official creditors. Now, in this context, the role of multilateral organizations, particularly the IMF and the World Bank, it becomes crucial in making debt treatment efforts more effective while also strengthening the mechanism of recording, reporting, and analysis of debt data so as to enhance transparency and preserve debt sustainability. The IMF's role in capacity building in the region with a focus on region-specific macro dynamics, policy effectiveness challenges, and economic aspirations of the nations would also be extremely useful.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.